welcome to a conversation with Susil Premajayantha, Minister of Education from Sri Lanka. Today, we will discuss steps being taken by Sri Lanka to build lasting peace. Minister, thank you for being with us today. Sri Lanka has a multi-ethnic and multi-religious population, and peaceful coexistence has eluded the country in the past. With the defeat of the LTTE and hopefully an end to military means of resolving conflict, what is the way forward in laying civil paths to lasting peace?
The LTTE terrorist activities started somewhere around late 1970s. So then, of course, LTTE, they had fights with government forces. So then government forces started liberation operations. So the entire eastern province liberated within a year. So then government forces started again the liberation of northern province. So far, within 2 years, government has spent nearly $1 billion for the development of eastern province, and providing electricity and other sanitation and other healthcare facilities. We managed to hold local government elections, that is to allow people to elect their representatives at local levels. And then the Provincial Council of the Eastern Province held in June 2008. Now the Chief Minister is a Tamil. His nickname is Pillayan, but his true name is Chandrakanthan. He was a child soldier. Now he has entered a democratic political system in the country. And then there's a minister called Hizbullah. Who's not the
one in the Middle East.
Hizbullah organization,
yes.
Right? His name is Hizbullah, but he represents the former Muslim Congress. So then there we have 5 board of ministers for the Eastern Provincial Council. Now it's running smoothly. They look after their own activities at provincial level, right?
So there are reconciliation programs targeted at the people?
Yes, there are. There you find nearly 926 schools in the Eastern Province. Tamil medium, Sinhala medium and bilingual. Right? So the students of Tamils, Muslims and Sinhala students, in some schools they are studying under one roof and under one staff. So then we have taken steps to improve education in the Eastern Province. One example is, in Sri Lanka we have 2 public examinations, that is GC oral level examinations and GC advanced level. And after liberating Eastern Province, you find 6% increase of GC oral level examination in Batticaloa zone alone. So now we have improved, and we recruited nearly 1,100 graduates after liberating the Eastern Province. So we have given appointments for voluntary teachers who taught students for many years. And then we have given another 600 batch of teachers who pass out from colleges of education. So after liberating, the Ministry of Education has taken steps to recruit nearly 2,500 new teachers, new enrollments for teaching profession in the Eastern Province alone. Government, after liberating the Eastern Province, started liberating northern part of the island. When the government forces started this liberation operation, the LTT took steps to chase all the civilians to one particular area.
So they are living in camps now?
Yes, let me explain that.
Yes.
So then they were confined to one small strip of land. So then about nearly 300,000 people were liberated by government forces. So you can't allow these people to stay in that particular area, because you find thousands of landmines and booby traps. So before resettling them there, we must provide them infrastructure facilities and clear the area and get the certificate from UN agencies that it's free of landmines. So it takes few months to clear for this clearing operations. So then until such time, all these IDPs are kept in 6 camps in Wani district. There you find nearly 70,000 students and about 2,000 teachers. I visited these 5 of 6 camps with our senior officials, and so we distributed textbooks, all new textbooks for these students, and then ready-made garments for children, and uniforms and other stationeries. So under temporary shelters we have started their normal education in those camps. Okay. And apart from that, we are sending a group of teachers from Colombo who can teach in Tamil in these areas to prepare students to sit their GC advanced level in August. So then we have taken all the steps to bring normalcy in those camps, but batch by batch we have started resettle the people.
What are the plans for developing the northern province so that they have a sense that they are part of the country and they are being cared for?
Yes. 25 years we didn't have railway track connecting southern part and the northern part. So then the productions of the northern part, you can't transport it to southern part, and we can't transport essential items to northern part by road. Now of course we started after clearing the main route from connecting Vanni and Jaffna. So now we are sending food items to northern part, and they send their productions to southern part. So then farmers, then fishing communities, so they can earn more money. So then at the same time we can send all essential food items to northern part. And apart from that, for the eastern, after liberating the eastern province, we started a program called Eastern Reawakening Program. Similarly, we have started another program for northern part of the island. So then we have short-term and long-term program. Short-term program is 180 days, that means 6 months. So within 6 months we are going to provide them basic facilities, and then long-term program, it cost more than $3-4 billion. So then we have already started the reconstruction of railway track connecting northern part and southern part, and the main routes, that's we call it A32 and A9. And at the same time, Ministry of Education has taken steps to rebuild 30 schools completely damaged due to terrorist activities for last many years. So we have allocated 1,050 million rupees, nearly 1 billion rupees for the reconstruction of 30 schools under this 180 days program.
Are you confident that steps are being taken will build lasting peace? What else is needed?
The people of the northern part who suffered for last many years need their priority is development of the area.
Yes.
And bring down the normalcy in the area. So then of course we start the political process. So then people can elect their own representatives for the local government. So then like in Eastern Province, first we hold local government elections, and at the same time we develop the area. So then we are going to have provincial council election for the northern part. So then like in Eastern Province, there will be provincial council of their own, and they are true representatives of the Tamil people in the northern part.
What about the role of civil society?
I think Sri Lankans, of course, irrespective of caste, creed or any differences, of course, they all got together after tsunami devastation. So like after liberating the northern part of the island, all communities in Sri Lanka, now they are getting together to help the people who were affected for last 30 years by terrorist activities, and to uplift their living standards and for the development of the northern part. Now classic example is every day lorry loads of essential items, garments are sent into IDP camps in the northern part. Even Buddhist priests in hundreds, they go to northern part and they distribute whatever they collected from the southern part of the island. So it shows the solidarity among communities in our country. Now if you take the statement made by His Excellency the President, he said for the first time a leader of Sri Lanka stated that in Sri Lanka here we don't have minorities and majorities. We have two types of people. Those who love their motherland and a small group who don't love their motherland. So then of course it sends a message to all the communities that we all are equal.
Okay. Minister, can you say a little bit about how grievances are addressed?
After 1978, so Tamil and Sinhala, two languages, national languages, and English is the linked language. But unfortunately, of course, we didn't have enough government officers who converse in Tamil language. So His Excellency the President created a new ministry called Constitutional Affairs and National Integration, where one of the pro-communist minister is in charge of that particular ministry. So he has taken steps to train hundreds of government officials to write, speak, and one in Tamil, and train Tamil officers in Sinhala language. And apart from that, the Ministry of Education, we have a program to train our Sinhala teachers to teach Tamil and Tamil teachers to teach Sinhala. Because in National Institute of Education, that is the backbone of the Education Ministry. So then they have started a language laboratory assisted by some Indian specialists. So then we train hundreds of teachers. So then we have started teach Tamil language for Sinhala students and Sinhala language for Tamil students. So then we have started that program. And apart from that, in the Ministry of Education, we have a peace education unit. And for the first time, we formulated a policy of peace education.
Very good.
Yes. Even now, if you go to Vani IDP camps, then you find hundreds of teachers who are trained for trauma counseling. Now they are engaged with their activities in Vani. That is to help especially students, then teachers and adults. So then we have started peace building programs through education and through the Ministry of Constitutional Affairs and National Integration.
In terms of women's political empowerment and participation, you have had female heads of state and government. But in terms of proportion of women in parliament and ministerial position, the gender parity is only at 6%.
In Sri Lanka, we don't have any legal framework or any restrictions entering women into politics. After 1948, so far, 61 years after independence, 22 years the Sri Lanka ruled by women. We have culture. Our women, they don't like to enter into politics.
Are you sure?
Most of them. Yes. But you find now, see, the mayor of Sri Javadhan Prakote is a lady, and chairman of the Maharagama Urban Council lady, and the mayor of Batiklo is a lady.
There's no question that a few do make it, but the majority do not. So it means that they need some encouragement or some structural assistance.
There are opportunities, but due to those reasons that, as I explained, we are very cultured.
Let's talk about the role of the media. Now, the media tends to have more interest in conflict than peace-building initiatives because conflict sells and peace does not. What kind of support or incentives can be provided to the media to help sustain a focus on peace and social cohesion?
The reality is, we can invite you or any other international media to come to Sri Lanka and go to northern part and go to eastern part and see the development in the eastern part after liberating and what we are doing at the moment in the northern part, right? Of course, but if you are referring to the local media, of course, they acted with some responsibility during liberation operations. Now, of course, almost all electronic media, they started campaign to collect items, food items, clothes and all that to be sent to the camps in the northern part, of course. So they are very much engaged with, these humanitarian activities in the country at the moment. So they actually now they play a leading role in the upliftment of the living standard of the the people in the northern part.
So, Minister, thank you very much. It's been illuminating to understand the context of Sri Lanka. And that concludes our conversation with Minister of Education from Sri Lanka, Susil Premajayantha.